Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Helen. Uh, Today, I would love us to share from First Samuel 27. So, First Samuel 27, chapter 27, talks about the story of David and the Philistines. We know the story of David fighting Goliath, the Philistine. But do we know the story of David joining the camp of the Philistines to fight the Israelites? What happened? What made David to get to this point in his life that he decided he's going to join the forces, going to join the enemy and fight the children of Israel? So if you look at what was happening, David was anointed king, I believe, at 17, or let me say when he was a teenager, and he waited until he was 30 years. So that's roughly more than 10 years before he actually became king, or he actually started reigning in Israel. And so before that, Saul was always pursuing him. Saul was always Saul always wanted to kill him. And First Samuel 27, David had actually given up. And the David that we saw before was praising God and trusting in the name of the living God. They are going to defeat the Philistines in the name of the living God. They are going to overcome their enemies. We are seeing a David who trusted that God could help him. But at this particular point, David has given up. He had given up. And if you read 27 verse 1, it says, "And David said in his heart, Now I shall perish some day by the hand of Saul. There is nothing better for me than that I should speedily escape to the land of the Philistines, and Saul will despair of me, to seek me any more in any part of Israel, so I shall escape out of his hand." So David actually gave up and decided now to go to the land of Philistines and now join forces with the Philistines. You can read the whole story with in First Samuel, the whole of 27. And I want to present, most people look at God the provider. Most people look at sorry, times when God was evidently present in David's life, and time when God did miracles through David. But probably people fail to look at these 13 years, this particular time when David felt, it's like God is not present with me, or he really felt alone. He really felt really alone. Like, it's like the protection of God is no longer with me. Saul is going to kill me one day. There are those moments that you go to the hospital and you find you have cancer. You go to the hospital, you take your only child, and your only child dies in your hands. You go to the hospital with your beloved parent, and you can't help it. The parent is so sick and there is nothing you can do about it. You go to the hospital with the ones you love, and they are so sick, and you've prayed and you've fasted and you've done all that you can do. And this same God who is miracle working does nothing completely, nothing that we can see. Of course, things work in the background, but nothing that we can see about the situation. And the situations get worse. In fact, they get really worse. If the child was sick, sometimes the child gets to die. If the cancer that you thought would be healed sometimes just doesn't get healed. The situations doesn't get any better. And so I was talking to someone today, and they were like, they gave me this analogy of, you have this friend, you've been friends for long, but this particular friend is only your friend because of what you are always giving them. Probably you are giving them money, or you are always giving them food, or you are always giving them clothes. So that particular time when you stop giving them money or that which they need, they stop being your friends. And they gave me this analogy of, God wants a relationship with us. He doesn't just want to be our friends when he has not provided that healing you are asking for. He doesn't just want to be your friend when he's giving you all you want, but he wants to be your friend even in those moments when he's not giving you what you want, what you desperately want, or you think you desperately need, like healing for your loved one, or provision when you really need it. He wants a relationship with you. He wants a relationship that is not based on what he can do, or that is not based on what you have seen him do for you, but a relationship based on who God really is. So who do you really believe God is? He's been a provider. Yes, he is. He's been a healer. He is a healer. Yes, he is. But what if he fails to heal that your disease? Would you give up on him? Would you stop being friends with him because he has not done that which you asked him to do? And so we are given examples in the Bible, and we are given, I loved this story because it gives us that scenario of David. And David, whom we think is this prayerful guy, in fact, God calls him a man after my heart. But it got to a point where the man, the friend of God, got tired. The friend of God felt like it means nothing. The friend of God felt like God has abandoned him. So I've come to learn it is okay. It is human to feel all these feelings. Just hold on. Just keep holding on to that little hope or that little faith. Don't let go of his hand. He's been your friend. He is still your friend. He will still be your friend. So don't let go just because he has not yet provided that which you are asking of him. Because at the end of the day, what if he doesn't provide that which you are asking him? Will you leave him forever? Will you choose hell over heaven because of that? So I've learned that the relationship should not be based on just receiving from him, but it should be based on who really God is. I believe you've been challenged. I believe you'll also look into that. You can study more and share in the comment section. Maybe something I might have missed, or something that you can add to help encourage or inspire someone who probably is giving up or is losing.